Well, this isn't very helpful, is it? This fridge door would work so much better in this space if it opened the other way around. Yep, you've guessed it, this is the bit where I say, let me show you how. So the first thing you'll want to do when reversing the swing of your door is plan ahead. Fridges come in all different shapes and sizes, so you'll want to plan which parts need to be swapped when reversing your door. Parts like hinges and handles, and any brackets or covers will need to be taken into consideration. Now we're going to be swapping both doors on this fridge freezer. Note that there are no electronic displays or controls on the door itself. If there were, that would mean messing around with wiring. And we recommend that you don't replace any door that has electronic displays or controls yourself. Instead, use a qualified engineer. If you have an Indesit appliance, visit indesitservice.co.uk to book your local engineer. Now, the most obvious part in reversing a door is the hinge. You'll need to remove the door from its hinges and then swap the hinges to the alternative side. Now with this model here, the hinge brackets are actually universal, so I can move them top to top, middle to middle and bottom to bottom. However, with your model you may find the hinge brackets are actually shaped in such a way that they'll only work when reversing a door by moving them from the top corner to the diagonal bottom corner. Now some fridges have a removable handle like this one, so we're going to have to swap that over too. Now it's the access to the hinges that will dictate the answer to the all-important question of whether you can reverse the doors with the fridge standing upright or whether you'll need to lay it down. Now with this model here, the bottom bracket is actually attached by 2 screws going through the front and 1 from underneath, so we will have to lay it down. Now this is a 2-person job and trusty Hotpoint engineer Matt is here to help.
Hello.
So please don't try to do this on your own. Fridges are incredibly heavy and you'll find it really hard to reverse the doors yourself. So the first thing to do is make sure the fridge is empty and unplugged, and then we can start by removing the doors with the fridge in place. Once the door's off, you can then take the hinge bracket out, including the lug, and leave it to one side. So with the doors taken off, we've moved the fridge ready to tilt it so we can get to this tricky bottom hinge. Now a word of advice for you, don't lean the fridge down on its back resting against these delicate condenser coils. Instead, lean it so it's resting against the top, as we're going to do against a chair. So now I can take the foot off and get to this bottom screw. So with this model, when I move the door hinge from one side to the other, you'll also notice I have to move this door pin as well. When reversing your fridge door, you'll notice you have these pilot holes already there as guides for the screws. Now before I can put these doors back on the fridge, I need to move a couple of parts on the doors themselves. These brackets here, for example, need to be removed, flipped over and placed on the other side. Now you may find that your brackets are universal and simply flip over. However, with this model here, they aren't. You would have got the opposite side bracket in the box. If you've lost yours though, and you've got an Indesit fridge, fear not, just go to indesitservice.co.uk. Now I also need to swap over these hinge cover caps and the handles. That's better. The doors now open the way we want them to. However, there are still a few things we need to do before we've finished up, and the first one is really important. If you've laid your fridge down, you must wait at least 4 hours with it upright before you turn it back on. Now this is vitally important. It takes that long for any oil to settle back into the bottom of the compressor. If you turn it on before that resting time, it could damage your appliance. So please don't do it. While we're waiting, we can cover up the old screw holes with these screw caps. Now this is also the perfect time to check your door seal. The inside edge is often tighter than the outside edge, and since we've reversed the door itself, we might find that one side is now looser than the other, but there's a really simple way to check, and that involves using one of these, a banknote. All you do is put the banknote between the seal and the frame itself, and what you're looking for is for the note to stay where it is. If, however, it falls away, that means that the seal is loose, and you can fix this using a hairdryer. Simply warm up the seal nice and gently so that it expands, then close the door and leave it shut for a couple of hours just so the seal can form. There we go, that is so much better. Now to order any replacement parts that you may have seen like screw covers or replacement hinges, or to book your local Indesit engineer, visit indesitservice.co.uk.